I want you to tell our viewers how important what you just did today was, because when I first met you, this was my hope, and you really delivered.
Thank you, Jim. That's nice to hear, and that's absolutely it. We think that the upstream is the key to the electrification. You know, as we go through this transformation, there's a lot of industry that of the supply chain that needs to change, and when you look upstream, there just isn't enough stuff for everybody to compete. And so we think that the electrification race is going to be won upstream. And today was obviously a transformational event for MP Materials. You know, as you know, it's been our mission. So, yeah, go ahead.
Well, at the same time, I mean, just, you know, you got this agreement, but the numbers themselves were fantastic. Your revenues increased gigantically. Net income is amazing. But to me, the plant that you're opening, and the way you're going to be able to execute any sort of arrangement where our country's beholden to China, because if you're beholden than we are really rather remarkable. Please lay out the next 4 years, because people won't believe what you just accomplished.
Thank you. Well, first, a lot of the credit really goes to GM for having the confidence in us, the commitment to see what is really happening out there in the landscape, and wanting to be one of the leaders in going upstream in this space. And so, you know, we have a long-term commitment with them. We've got to execute, but we think it'll be very attractive for our shareholders, and a great partnership. It'll be great for GM. It'll be great for the country. We're going to get this supply chain home. As you know, about 90% of this supply chain is in China. It's a single point of failure for the industry, and the downstream is realizing that this needs to change, and so we're leading the way on that front in our area.
So, is our country doing enough? Is the government doing enough to recognize that once again the Chinese have an edge on us, and we've got to make this so that it's just not sustainable if they own the rare earth market?
Well, I think that the private sector needs to solve this problem. There's a lot of capital available downstream. And so I think what you're going to see is that the first movers like GM today are going to be the ones who are able to produce 3, 5, 7 years out. And so I think when you look at the street numbers for electric vehicles, what you're going to see across a lot of these commodities, and whether it's semiconductors or different pieces of the upstream, there's just not going to be enough for everybody. And so I think it's going to be a private sector solution. The government can certainly help, and it's welcomed. But this is a race, and today was a key first shot, so to speak.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @JimCramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com, or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.